Good evening. Sorry for the rocky quick start. I don't even have anything to say really. I just kinda messed up a bit, I guess. I have to fix this every time, don't I? Yeah, I am. Alright, well. Fine, whatever. I guess this is the best I'll have to deal with. Alright, well. Welcome back, everyone, to our playthrough of Kirby Mass Attack. Last time, we got through World 1 relatively well. All things considered, really. We also played through some of the sub-games that we unlocked, which were real fun as well. Like I said before in that stream, I have a lot of nostalgia for the sub-games, even though I never played the actual game itself. Anyways, with that, I suppose we can continue. Yeah. We're back down to just one Kirby, because everyone else is dead. What's this? Oh, it's a world map. Swarm hated the sand so much they left. Tragically so. Oh. Oh no. He fucking exploded. And then you blow up. Okay. I didn't realize the fruit would sink. just walk back up to him and keep doing it. Grab the melon in particular. Alright, we've got 4 gamers now here with us. Yeah? There we go. Oh, okay. Let's go through the door. What's through the door? Oh, is it telling me? Okay. Seeing as that's the end of the level, I don't want to go there yet. Oh my god, dude. Dude! It's just this one guy! Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, this absolute bozo. Nah, I ain't fucking with that, man. Uh oh. I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. Fuck him up! I said fuck him up! Okay. Fuck. Game very rough, low amount of Kirby's. Yeah, it does feel like it. Oh, okay, that's all it does? What's that supposed to be? A level skip? A secret? So many apples strewn about? Unsure. Oh, fuck! Right, they do. So it's not a skip door. I mean, that much is obvious, but yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh. Okay. But, guys. Shrimple enough? Ooh. Well, don't just stand there, guys. Come on, let's go get it. Fuck. The melon! Oh, I see, I see. Over here. Over here, big boy. There we go. Oh my god! What the fuck? Guys, get out of there! Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck you. Jump! Oh, finally I get to beat up one of these. No, you're not done. This doesn't end. This doesn't stop. It doesn't matter how much you try to shake me off, man. It doesn't. It isn't gonna work. Another auto-scroller? Oh, banana. Fuck. Fuck. I am so dumb. Alright. Whatever, man. Just move on to stage 2 before I have a chance to feel even worse about myself. Dude, we just started! Guys! To be honest, I get that. The problem is, using a mouse and keyboard, it's harder. It's hard to not do it sometimes. It's kind of a similar thing with the Master of Disguise playthrough back then, where a big difficulty with that is just a mouse and keyboard are just not as conducive to this kind of touch control. Oh, fuck. Alright. Ooh. Uh. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the skip. Rainbow medals over there. Okay. Alright, let's go then. Oh. Gosh. Okay, hang on. How do I... Right. I have to attack it from the left side. That's how I get it to roll. Problem is I can't... There we go. I feel like that should not have been as hard as it was. I did it. I killed Weather. Oh shit, it's back. Fuck. I'm just trying to get you guys over. Oh my, I really do feel like a babysitter playing this game. Oh my god, really? Stupid rain cloud, man. Oh my gosh. Grab the banana. Alright, man, can you grab this for us then? Can you... There you go. Oh, it needs 10. Fuck, we're a man short. Melon! Get the melon! Oh, there we go. There's the 10th boy. There we go. Gaming. Heck yeah. Rolling around at the... Oh, it's over. Okay. Now that we got the squad back. Oh, this motherfucker. Oh my gosh. Let me just get you all here, I guess. Oh my god. It's so hard to aim flicks on a mouse and keyboard, man. Not even a keyboard, but just a mouse. Probably not, but at the same time, I have no clue how I would go about securing a copy of this for my actual 3DS. Like, funnily enough, I think finding a way to record 3DS footage would probably be infinitely easier than actually finding a physical copy of this stupid game. That's fair. Stage 3 then, I suppose. It's very good. Seeing as it came out near the end of the DS's lifespan, it makes sense why this game in particular really works. They probably had a lot of time to refine it. Not time, but like more time to use to sprite work for Kirby, and I feel like it shows. Same thing with the music, to be honest. I feel like in general, this game has such a memorable and catchy soundtrack, even if a lot of people don't realize that it comes from Mass Attack. I feel like there are a lot of underrated songs in this game, too. What's this in bubble for? Tap toys to assemble your Kirby's in a hurry. Okay. Yeah, this orchestra hint, I think, is also used in songs from like Squeak Squad and Amazing Mirror, but I feel like the song uses them just a bit better. Hang on, let me see if I can make it louder. I don't want to make it too loud. Is this okay? Okay. He shoots poisonous gloops at us. Since he's a mummy, he doesn't shoot explosive seeds. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Be kicked. Okay. Because obviously with like the stage entrance expectation, they don't expect you to come in here with full Kirby's. Yeah. So it's like, oh, if you see an enemy about to attack, you can call back your Kirby so they don't get damaged. And before I even get a chance to do it, he's already dead. Stop! He's already dead. Okay. Alright, let's see. Like, I feel more confident. I feel like way more comfortable with this interaction knowing that I can do that. Weep, 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 weep. There we go. Oh my gosh. Fucking rush 'em, lads. There we go. Okay, it needs 10. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm bad. Why isn't it hitting? Why is it so hard? that had to be the single most finicky bomb block I've ever dealt with in any Kirby game ever. The Skelly boys. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh no. I kind of figured out what happened. Oh. Are you gonna... Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad! So after this time, right? Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at this game. Oh my gosh. There's gonna be one more, isn't there? Oh, this time he's purple, guys. See, it's totally different. And you see, he does three pulses. No, he does 4 pulses of it before he becomes vulnerable, guys. See, it's totally different. Alright, man. Jeez, calm down. No need for all that. Bye. Oh, so this is where the... So this is where the song comes from, huh? This is the song from Air Riders. Or, I guess more specifically, this song... Yeah, this song came from Air Riders, because Air Riders came out... Not Air Riders, Air Ride. Ugh. I'm getting them mixed up. Is not correct. Kirby Air Ride, which came out in 2003, and this game came out in 2011, I think? I am omega hyped for Air Riders. I think I mentioned before, it is the only reason I would get a Switch 2 at this point. Nothing else really appeals to me enough that I would want to get a new console, except for Kirby Air Riders. I feel like there are other, like, announcements that could make me super excited to get one. Make me, like, want to get a Switch 2. But I feel like it's more pertinent to say that at this moment, it's just Air Riders. Like, holy shit, the game looks so good, man. And I'm a huge sucker for, like, racing type games, especially non-traditional ones. I kind of really love non-traditional racing games. There is the Forgotten Land thing, which looks cool, but I mean, like, yeah, you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's not something I think would justify me wanting to. Get the Switch 2 just for it. Like, I feel like a lot of people had that justification moment with, like, Mario Kart World or Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't really know much. I don't really know if the former can still be called a good enough game to justify it, but Donkey Kong Bonanza is a really good game from what I heard, so. Nice. But yeah, it's like, I believe it to be a good game. I mean, it looks like a really good game. But, you know, I'm not that much of a Donkey Kong fan that I would look at it and say, oh, you know, I have to get a Switch 2. Again, that makes sense. And for me personally, as someone that already owns and played the original Forgotten Land to completion, I don't know if an entire new console is worth getting. Is enough. I don't know if, like, what is essentially just DLC is enough to justify getting. Aren't there rumors that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct sometime this week? I don't know if it was week. They said it was. Well, it's just rumors. It's just Nintendo Direct hype rumors BS. A lot of people have been saying it like fact though, but I don't know what the date actually is. What the fuck? Fuck you! I didn't know that's what you did. God, my aim is ass, man. There we go. I mean, there had to be such specific things for a Switch 2 Direct to have that, I don't know. I feel like it really only has been Air Riders that's made me, oh, come on, man, not you two. But I feel like it's really only been Air Riders that's made me, like, super hyped for a kind of direct release. I say direct release, I meant new release. Wow. I'm so smart, guys. Are you gonna flip around, man? Thank you. Melon. Enemies, they're like, ah, yes, finally, my time to ambush whoever decides to pour down my vine. Poor bastard was evaporated. Oh, wait, shit. Can I even... I can't see the things! Not until they start shaking. This asshole. Gordy's dead. I swear, hitting things on the side is like the most finicky fucking thing in this game. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's the end of the level? Wow, I missed a lot. Oh well. Oh, there's Kirby Quest. So what's the last thing then? The Kirby sub-game that's essentially just timing. Oh. Laser! Oh, it's at the very top. I never knew where this came from. Apparently it's like a reference to an old Japanese mythos, I think. That's what I heard, but or that's what I read, but not sure of the validity of that. Bugsy. You prick. Get the fuck out of here. I've never hated that stupid bug more in my life. Ah, damn, really? Too early. A little extra, don't you think, guys? Now, granted, it didn't kill, but still. Ooh, monkey. Oh, hi, Chef Kawasaki. See ya, Chef Kawasaki. Oh, big boy. Oh, fuck. Damn. That was bad. It's also bad. One times turn multiplier. Ultimate cringe. We didn't need to summon Dynablade for that. Hi, King DED. Damn. I don't think I've ever seen that animation before, actually. Because usually when people upload, like, gameplay of this clip, it's just them hitting, like, perfects or amazings every single time. You almost never see them hit a good. You basically never, actually. I don't think I ever have, personally. You're a little late to the party there, buddy. I think it's kind of silly to have high score in a sub-game like this, because there is always going to be a perfect limit. Or... how the fuck do I... Wait, the pause screen just says Kirby. Does it actually change if I have more than one Kirby? I can check. Uh-oh. No, it's just Kirby. Okay. Bonkers. Did you know in the Kirby anime, Bonkers was originally from a circus where he was abused constantly? And in the episode where he's introduced, he's a runaway from the circus. Also, he's capable of talking, and he befriends Kirby. And the whole conflict of the episode is that DD... I think he gets some kind of thing from enemy that turns Bonkers into a giant ape, essentially to create a homage to King Kong, with like the scene atop the Empire State Building. And the reason why Bonkers even like comes to Dreamland, or not, but like to the village, is because he sees Kirby as his hero and he wanted to meet him. I don't know why that particular episode sticks out in my head. I guess it's because the only one that... I guess it's because it's the only time Bonkers shows up. Cappy Town. How did I forget Cappy Town? Also, this fucking guy. Fuck, isn't his name like Max Flexor, I think? Like he's like an exercise enthusiast, because he's from the Kirby episode where he's from the anime episode where DD tries to like trap Kirby using highly addictive potato chips, but then he himself decides to try some and gets addicted to it way faster than Kirby does. So he becomes fat. And in order to remedy that, he orders Max Flexor from enemy enterprises. I think the clip of like him and Kirby being put through the exercise regimen by Max Flexor is a very popular clip on YouTube. I can't believe I know so much about the Kirby anime, but I forgot the place was called Cappy Town. I need to be blown up immediately. Actually, yeah, that attack animation where he eats the super spicy curry, that I'm pretty sure that's also a reference to the Kirby anime, specifically the episode where basically DDD gets really pissed off that Kawasaki's cooking is dog shit, so he orders a French chef from Enemy. Isn't his name? I want to say his name was Monsieur Cook. I know it had something to do with Monsieur. Yeah, if you let DDD attack, we will see Escargoon. Not the rope. Yeah, in chapter 1. It's goon time, Your Majesty. Stupid snail. But, orders a chef, orders a French chef, opens up his own restaurant, and basically the whole plot devolves into a spice war. Like a spicy food war. And at a certain point, Kawasaki develops the super spicy curry, which he gives to Kirby during the final battle against the monster, of which is the chef, obviously. But more pertinently, when Kirby eats the curry, his entire body grows red, and he starts spewing out flames. But in the episode, or in the scene, it's pointed out that that's not fire Kirby. It's just Kirby, like, suffering from, like, heartburn because of how spicy it is. Go, Kirby Squad, go. And I feel like that's what it's referencing, because in the anime, right, the characters are shown, like, succumbing to spiciness by having their entire bodies start to, like, turn, like, that shade of red. And the fact that he doesn't get the Fire Hat ability, which is also something in the anime episode that they pointed out as another point that Kirby didn't transform, he's just suffering from it. That's why I feel like it's the reference, right? Because, like, obviously the more pertinent reference is that it's just a reference to how the curry worked in the original Kirby's Dream Land, because that was before abilities existed. But I feel like the fact that... I don't know... Ah, cringe. There we go. Why are we summoning so many mechas? Kirby's a mecha anime now, and now we're just gonna beat him up with hammers. He's fucking dead. Beat this DDD with hammers. God, it's so tiny now. Just like my self-esteem. Oh my god, I'm gonna cringe. Oh my god! I'm cringe! Right, like, see, like, he turns a darker shade of red when he does the super spicy curry, specifically. Oh my god! All the little gators! All the gators! All the gators are coming to town. Only great. I didn't know we were playing Disgaea 2. shoot him. Oh, fuck! I'm cringe! Oh, I'm cringe! Oh! Mr. Frosty. Oh, hey, they're back. Shoot him! This just makes me think of, like, the Kirby Clash series of games. I kind of wish Kirby Clash as a concept was expanded more. There's so much potential there. So many different abilities that could be attuned to a more co-op type experience. I feel like it would be awesome. Anyway, this guy is is Kawasaki's mentor in the anime, and he shows up 2 times. One time he was an imposter, you know, like Among Us. Specifically, he was the monster imposter. Hi, Nat. Yeah, specifically, he was the giant green monster. If you ever seen the clip of Kirby knocking something into the sun with a giant frying pan, that's the monster. That's the episode is from. Don't remember what it's called. Giant green monster. Popon. That's what it was called. Popon. Actually, no. It was originally in Dreamland 3. And this guy's name, which I had to look up because for some reason I can never remember this guy's name. This guy is Chef Shiitake, named after the shiitake mushroom, but it is really funny that looking at it verbatim, it kind of just looks like he's named Shit Take. Regardless, yeah, this guy is Kawasaki's mentor. He's his teacher. So, yeah, he technically doesn't show up in the episode with Popon because, you know, imposter and all that. It's much later in the series because the episode with Pompon, I think it's called A Great Taste Test? Or The Big Taste Test or something like that. That was like very early on in the series. It was like first 20-ish episodes or so. The episode where he actually shows up, I think is like A Recipe for Disaster. I think that's much later. Wait, what? It's only the 33rd episode? I thought it was later. Or am I mistaking something? Oh, it's because Big Taste Test is the 11th episode, and then Recipe for Disaster is the 33rd episode, in which the actual one shows up. And I remember the episode starts with Kawasaki seeing Shiitake, and he's like, "Oh, you won't get the best of me, no, you stupid monster." And Shiitake's like, "The fuck are you talking about? I'm Chef Shiitake, you dumbass." And it's like that rough style of speaking that immediately gets Kawasaki to realize that it's the real one. But the plot of the episode is that Shiitake initially is overtly harsh and plans to shut down Kawasaki's restaurant because the dude is complete ass. And over the course of the episode, basically DDD steps in and is like, "Yo, your cooking is fucking awesome, dude. Would you like to have your own cooking show on channel DDD?" and also be the castle's personal chef because you only got 3 things on this menu. Okay, side tangent on relation to that. It is comical to me that a constant point across the entire anime series is that Castle DDD has dog shit food. It is actual garbage. Every food related episode in some way is related to the fact that DDD does not like the food that is prepared in his own castle. The hot dog taco hamburger one is, I believe that's the one from where the whole point of the episode is that Kirby goes around and gets free food from the residents of Cappy Town. Meanwhile, Didi's like, I'm stuck here eating instant noodles! Because the start of the episode is, let me see the menu. Slowpoke. Hot dog. Then there's the one from earlier with the super spicy curry, Hot Shots Chef, where the start of the episode is Didi basically saying all the food is complete ass water, like he hates it, and Escargoon, he's like, Your Majesty, we have other options. And hang on, I so badly want to like get this correct because I know I know. Oh my god! Like, oh my god! What the? My Melodius just crashed for no reason! What? Why did it die? What the fuck? It's gone! What? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Boom.
It fucking exploded! It fucking exploded! What the fuck? I gotta do it all over again! Shit! I gotta get back there! Fuck! But before that, I'm gonna look up the thing I was looking at. It's Monsieur Gone! That's what he was. That's the name of the guy. Oh my gosh. Hang on, okay. This is what I was thinking. So, Escargoon who's like... Hang on. Here be right back at you, hot shot chef. Yeah, this... Sir, we got other options. Instant noodles, duck treat. Yeah, he's like, yeah, but sire, we've got other options. Instant ramen, cat food, crunchy liver, and dog treats. Imagine eating the worst food of your life and being unironically told that your alternatives are dog and cat food. I don't wonder Deity's pissed all the time. At least he has instant noodles, I guess. Oh my god, just like... Again, it's just so funny to me that basically every single food-related episode in Right Back At Ya is related to the fact that Dee Dee has nothing good to eat. Like, the episode where the Waddle Dees staged a revolution, it started because the Waddle Dees were eating better than Dee Dee and he was jealous. The climax of the potato chip episode is because Dee Dee couldn't help himself and had to eat the tater chips. I mean, another bag of damn chips. Even the dentist episode. There was an episode where he gets like a cavity and he spends the entire episode trying to avoid having to go to the dentist. And it starts because he can't help himself but eat sweets. This man lives and dies by his food, man. Me. Me looking at a stupid penguin with a giant hammer and an ego the size of Saturn. Literally me. Literally me. D, that's the name you should know. D, he's the king of the show. Yo, holler and hoot, he'll give Kirby the boot. D is the one. Look, it is Fire DDD, our hero. I would never say that. I would rather die. This is probably true. It's just fucked up that we beat up Chef Shiitake because he's not a bad guy. Even in the other episode that he shows up in, he isn't the main antagonist really, or he's not the monster. Because the monster is some random fuck-ass giant corn monster that DD accidentally summons. Like, it wasn't even on purpose this time. There are a handful of episodes where the monster kind of just shows up out of fuck-ass nowhere. Hey, it's Sword and Blade. I find it funny how one of them got like a Cockney accent in the anime. It's kind of baller. Hey, Meta Knight. Hey, Meta Knight, how's it going? Very badly. So, fun fact about that line. In the original Japanese version, when Tough asks Meta Knight, how's it going? I think these are reused sprites from Superstar Ultra. Yeah, I was gonna say though, in the original Japanese version of that scene, when Tough asks that, Meta Knight just says nothing, which concerns him because, you know, even though Meta Knight is usually like sort of kind of the brooding, darker type, he's still someone that like is willing to like, you know, give a little nod or something. He's not someone that usually stays dead silent when things are going badly, which clues Tough in that something's going wrong. But I guess they kind of felt like that kind of implication would be lost on American audiences. So they just have him go. They just have it go. Hey, Meta Knight, how's it going? Very badly. Which I feel like it still works. Because like, if someone you know who's normally very, like, mysterious, cool, calm, collected, just bluntly answers your question with very badly, I feel like that is cause for concern. Also, hey, DeRoach. I thought you were a good guy here. It's just interesting that it's DeRoach here, because... Oh, fuck. Because in Squeak Squad, you technically only fight DeRoach. You only technically fight his, like, normal form, I guess. You only fight it in World 4, which is the Ice World. If we're in space, this should be his possessed form when he's possessed by Dark Nebula, not his normal form like he would be in a... Are you I can't time for shit. Anyways. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, but no. Yeah. No spoilers allowed. Who's saying it isn't a friendly battle? Fair enough, I suppose. I just find it kind of interesting. I guess cause they already have just this normal DeRoach sprite. There's no reason to go and like rep the possessed version if they already have this one. I love how after DeRoach is this. This ain't Sakurai girl. I like at a spoiler like used for no reason. You know what? Fair enough. Fuck. No. Fuck! That's actually really bad. I need to get a DDD! What are you doing out here in space, buddy? Well, actually, I guess there's a lot of reasons why you'd be out here in space. Fuck! And he's dead. Hey, Bonkers. Again. Mr. Frosty. Awesome! We don't need to summon Dynablade. Why are we summoning Dynablade like she's the goddamn mighty eagle? Hi, Meta Knight. Hey, Meta Knight, how's it going? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Send in the Gators. The boys are back in town! Oh, that was terrible. Hey, Dark Matter. Hey, Dark Matter. Imagine actually trying to use Wheel against Dark Matter. And he's dead. There's a special little thing in Chapter 4. I think it's if you... I don't know whether it's... Someone's probably done it. Perfects for all of them? I think that might be it. I don't think Wheel is in Dreamland 3. I don't think it is. Because I don't remember Wheel having any interactions with animal buddies, which is what Dreamland 3 is with. Hang on. If no misses occur during any of the previous fights, Anne has beaten Chapter 4 once before. So I can't... Okay, so you can't do it if you haven't beaten or if you haven't beaten Chapter 4 before. You just need to not miss. Which is more doable than only getting perfects. Unless you count Dark Nebula. If you remember from my Squeak Squad playthrough, I beat that motherfucker with a bubble because I honestly can't stand using the triple star rod. What I think are some of the hardest challenges in Kirby games? If you're talking about like in-game challenges, I think the correct answer has to be like the true arenas, and of those, the What is it called? Isn't it like Star Allies? Isn't it? Get all the gold stars in this game. That's also true. Because in order to get gold stars in the levels of this game, you have to beat them without taking damage, and I fucked up. Yeah, the spice meter. Isn't it called like the ultimate choice? Like it's the ultimate choice, right? That's what it's called? Yes, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot that's what it's called. I found a hotkey that lets me toggle slow-mo. And it doesn't help! I suck! Isn't Star Allies? Isn't Star Allies? I don't own Star Allies! God, what a cool concept for a game brought down by a general uncreativity. Well, that's one of the few, like, original things from that game, so if you're gonna remember anything, it would be that. I mean... Boomer Loomy? Damn. I don't know. I don't think it's right calling Star Allies a bad game, because calling Star Allies a bad game would be to imply that there's nothing good about it, which, I mean, I think even people who don't like the game can't say it. Like, or rather, I can't believe I have a slow-mo mode that halves the speed of the damn game, and timing this is still hard for me. God, I suck! I feel like a part of it is you have to remember that with the Switch, Nintendo is kind of just very concerned with themselves because, again, like, they're coming off the Wii U era, which was by far one of their biggest flops. So I imagine a part of it is them wanting to play it a lot more safe with stuff that they know will get consistent, like, good opinions, rather than anything necessarily mind-blowing that might, like, crash and burn. Because they can't really afford to do that. I mean, if you look near the end of the Wii U's life cycle with the games that they were getting, it was kind of a similar thing, too. Like, a big criticism of later Wii U games is that they started to feel a bit uninspired, that they were kind of rushed, lazy, kind of they feel like, oh, what if we took this, but we added this gimmick to it, kind of thing, without really thinking it over. Because they were just desperate to, like, get anything that might attract people to improve sales. And obviously it didn't work because the latter half of the Wii U's life cycle is probably its worst performance. Mario Ultra Smash, Animal Crossing, Amiibo Festival, Mario Party 10. New Super Luigi U Deluxe, or not Deluxe, New Super Luigi U. Even though I'd argue New Super Luigi U is a better game than the original version, but it still has that stigma of like trying to just be something that already worked again for Nintendo, but just, you know. At least we get to see Esgar Goon, but they kind of had to, because give me a second. They basically were, yeah. Like, we can't even joke, that's just what it was. That's right, we're gonna cheat. Hang on. Right. Which is kind of a big thing for any company. Especially when you consider the heels of, wow. Intelligence systems? I don't know if I would say intelligence systems is suffering. I would more so say that Awakening for Fire Emblem was its savior. Awakening is the reason why Fire Emblem as a series still exists. I feel like coming off the success of that, they wanted to get as much mileage out of it because from their perspective, they don't know how much longer they have for Fire Emblem being something that's popular. That's why they went with Fates. That's why Fates exists. That's why it has the gimmick of like the multiple routes, almost like a Pokemon kind of thing, because that's one that's immediately marketable. That's why it has a lot of quote unquote anime tropes and fan service because they want it to be outwardly appealing to a broader audience, especially a Japanese audience. That's why the gameplay is generally a bit simpler than most other Fire Emblem games, from a surface level at least. I would argue that Fates tends to have a very nuanced and interesting gameplay system, especially if you're playing Conquest. But from the outset, from an outside viewpoint, it is simpler. And that's especially pertinent when you consider mechanics like them adding the Phoenix difficulty level, which makes it so that outside of maps or chapters with specific fail conditions, you cannot get a game over. All this to say that they wanted Fates to be the premier introduction game to Fire Emblem as a way to continue with Awakening. And on one hand, it kind of worked. On the other hand, though, it's Fire Emblem Fates. There's a reason why people still talk about it for reasons other than, oh, the game was good. And I feel like I honestly feel like that problem kind of just got exasperated with I feel like that problem got exasperated with Three Houses. I mean, I don't know if I would say Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the favorite child of the Xenoblade community. I honestly don't think I would say that. Because I think for the actual Xenoblade community itself, I think people like all the games. I mean, to be honest, I don't really maybe it's me personally. I don't see a lot of infighting with Xenoblade. It's more so like Xenoblade and Xenosagas, Xenogears and stuff like that that tends to get a bit muddy, but within the series itself, it doesn't have that much. I think Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is more so I would say I guess it was about a few years back. That was when things were fresh. It was especially bad when Pyro and Mythra got into Smash Bros. But I feel like that's kind of the thing, where it's like, it's not necessarily that Xenoblade 2 is the favorite of the Xenoblade community. I would say it's more so that Xenoblade 2 is kind of emblematic. It's kind of... Xenoblade 2 is to Xenoblade what Persona 5 is to Persona. That is the most pertinent comparison I can come up with in my head. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is true too. Me when I breast boobily. Everyone points to like the pre-rendered cutscenes of Camilla between the ending of Conquest and her chapter in Birthright. I'm pretty sure. And never ask a Fire Emblem Fates fan what happens in my room. Don't touch. We can't. Interesting fact about interesting fact. People often talk about the localization of Fates and how it's kind of really weird. But another thing to note is that they try really hard to sort of tone down the things. For example, in the prologue, when you first meet the Norian siblings, in the localized dialogue, when Elise is first introduced, Leo has a line where he's like, "Come now, Elise, aren't you going to act like the adult you technically are?" That line doesn't exist in the Japanese version. He says nothing to imply her age at all, which truly a Fire Emblem Fates moment. Yes, he's Arthur, and he is the GOAT. Justice prevails. Man, Conquest had so many cool characters. It really makes Nor just seem like so much of a better, more appealing cast than Hoshido. Kind of sucks. I feel like a big part of why Hoshido suffers is because, like, I think the main thing is outside of like what, like 2 or 3 characters exclusive to Birthright, no, most of the second gen of Hoshido is just Awakening cast. Like, hang on, I'm gonna Fire Emblem Fates characters. Fire Emblem Fates characters. Playable characters. Let's see. Birthright. Let's scroll down to the second generation. Let me go to the paralogs. Hi, Del. Okay, let's see. If we look at specifically Hoshido exclusive, so we're not counting Midori, you have Shiro, Kiragi, Selkie, Hisame, Mitama, and that's it. Because Asugi is just Gaius, Kaldori is just Cordelia, and then Rajad is just Tharja. In what sense? Do you mean like character-wise? I can see that. What is your favorite Fire Emblem game? It's always such a hard question because I feel like my answer can change depending on what kind of mood I'm in. I am not gonna say Sacred Stones. Don't worry. I have played Sacred Stones to completion, both routes. It is good, but it's nowhere close to my favorite. Don't worry. I really do think it's just Awakening. Honest to God, I do think Awakening is my favorite Fire Emblem game. I think a close second is Engage. Second is Engage. And then third is Genealogy of the Holy War. And then after that, I would say is the Tellius duology. No, I can definitely say myself that Awakening is definitely kind of a personal bias. Like, it's a game that I like because it is something personal to me. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say Awakening is a perfect game. We're close. I mean, but I don't know. We're fighting the sword. True. The sword! It kind of is shaded like a 3D model. I don't know if it is one. Like, it's kind of shaded to be one, right? Like, when it turns, it kind of looks like a 3D model. I don't know if it is, though. It might just be really intense shading. I'm not sure. Galaxia is ours! But yeah, I mean, for what is essentially the Fire Emblem game that led to the creation of the Goobers, I can't, like, I feel like it's always going to hold a special place in my heart for that reason alone. Once you get Galaxia, if you land it awesome, you just boop. Gamer! Yeet! Rosado is awesome. I love Rosado so much. I need to kiss him. He was my second S rank in get the gold crows. No, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But I need to kiss Rosado. He was my second S rank. After Tamara. I will talk to DeRoach after this level. Oh god, the hell Xenologue. Oh, okay. I get it. The Fel Xenologue is essentially trying to be what Future Past, what Heirs of a New Fate, and what Kindred Shadows was trying to be. It's more closely related to Kindred Shadows than any of them, which on its own would not be such a big deal. Like, okay, like it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. If they want to have a self-contained campaign, that makes sense. You don't want to gatekeep the player from certain content just because they are at different parts of a game, especially in a game like Fire Emblem where each save file is one straight shot from the start to the end. Not like, say, an open world game where you're allowed to sort of explore around. Yeah, chill. They do, yeah. But I would say they're also well, okay. Awakening, no. You bring your own units. The preset units are the green unit children that you need to rescue in each given paralog. Oh fuck, not one of these levels. Please don't. I don't want to do this again. Oh. Fates is the one that gives you preset units, though. Okay, at least I got the rainbow medal. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, no! Ah! Oh, now I gotta talk about the Fel Xenologue. Okay, you know what? I do like this. I do like the idea of like controlling the little Kerbos and their ballooing. But I feel like the problem with the Fel Xenologue is that it's trying to both be like Awakening, where you choose what characters to bring, but it's also trying to be like Kindred Shadows, where characters are very specifically tuned to certain things in order to give the player options. But the problem is you can't really have it both ways, because how a player chooses to build a character might not align with what they're supposed to be. I feel like a really good example of that is Anna, because technically, God, what was that voice crack? Technically, she's supposed to be a physical unit. She starts as a warrior and all that. Yeah, she does. She has a very high magic growth. That is meant to be her gimmick. Or not meant to be her gimmick, but that is how most people will build her, because well, she has a huge magic growth stat. But if that's how you built her, then you're kind of fucked in the Fel Xenologue, because they force her to be a physical unit. So now you're min-maxed Anna with pure magic-based capabilities. Now she's forced to be a physical unit. And you can't even... Okay, here's the worst part. Your inventories are preset too, which doubly sucks, because, one, it doesn't even make sense, because Engage doesn't have weapon durability. So the player doesn't even have to worry about losing durability on like an optional thing. But even ignoring that, it means that you can't like try to work around. It is really nice that they don't just disappear. But it means that you don't have the ability to like sort of fine-tune these different builds. Alright, Dirge. Welcome back. Allow me to share this tidbit with you. Stay on the lookout for skull-shaped keys. The second you touch one, you'll be sucked into a secret place swarming with scullies. That's where they keep the treasure chest. Before you touch one of those keys, though, be sure you have lots of Kirby's. Where are the squeaks appearing? Yeah. What can I do for you? Can I get a hit? When you ride in the balloon bauble ship, run along the bottom of its basket to steer the ship into the floating question marks. I'm sure there's got to be something great hidden in one of those. Anything else I can do for you? See you later. How does he know this? He read the wiki. he just has like WikiHow or GameFAQs on a monitor back in the background. That's how he knows. Okay. Because the inventory is set in stone, for example, going back to our Anna example, if you were able to give her a custom, like, item, or something to, like, fix it, you could, say, for example, give her a bolt axe. Sure, she would still be in a, physical class, but at the very least, you could still have her utilize her magic stat that you've been focusing on this entire game, or the entire game. But no, you can't. And this applies to more than just that, because if, for example, you have certain skills, like, for example, let's say maybe like, just as an example, let's say you reclass Citrine into a sword master, and you give her a sword prowess skill from either Marth or, like, I think Marth. I think it's just Marth. So I think someone else might have, but it might just be Marth. Well, now she's a sage, so that skill is fucking useless to you. Like, and It's the fact that if you want to use the content that you paid for in the save file, you have to complete it every save file. And even if you put the difficulty to easy, you can't just like breeze through the Xenologue chapters. And I get it. You do get like 4 extra units for completing the Fel Xenologue. You get 2 free class promotion items for decently useful classes, all things considered. But that's 6 chapters! It's like 6 chapters worth of shit to do! Okay. It's, Wait. Oh, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I should have pushed the block out of the way before I... Oh, I'm stupid. Oh! I'm just gonna reset the stage. I just realized I was supposed to do. Okay, besides, I feel like it was a martial class. I feel like everyone kind of saw the cannoneer. I don't know if... let's see. Yeah, 6 chapters of the Fel Xenologue. Excuse me, can I fucking see the classes, please? Hello? Asshole? Let me see. Oh my god, I hate you. Oh my god. I hate. Chapter 12 is awesome. I'm pretty sure it's chapter 12. Serene's Forest. Serene's Forest won't let me down. Right? Oh, this was pre-release. Then let me look at post-release. Classes. No, I can't go here. Okay. Well then where can I look at it? Come on, man, this is Serene's Forest. This is supposed to be the place where I can go. You're still moving, organizing data? Alright, fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but still, I would've... Why is there just no place to, like, look at... Here. Enchanter! That's what it's called. That's what the other class is called. I don't remember what it does. How did I move the camera that far to the left? Hello? Presumably. That's my best guess as well. I'm pretty sure they used, arts. Fog of War! Fog of War! Don't you just love not being able to see what's going on? Honestly, though, I would say Engage probably has the best use of, Fog of War. for the sole reason that the enemy AI is affected by Fog of War the same way you are. Because in previous, the way Fog of War works, right, is that if you run into an enemy that you couldn't see before, you can't attack them, right? Like, you have to end the turn, reveal where they are, and all that. With enemy AI before, that used to not be the case. Enemy AI would be able to approach you in the dark and then attack you out of nowhere, which made Fog of War insanely unfun to deal with because, well, what's the point if, you know, how is it fun or fair if the AI can essentially just ambush you out of the dark? But in Engage, they fixed that. Now that if the enemy AI runs into you, they too also have to wait a second before. I'm gonna be honest, when I hear sand, the first thing I think of is the Nabatean chapters from Binding Blade. And I get really sad. And I also get really mad. Desert maps suck. Oh, I had the rainbow medal, so of course I had to be here. Night vision enemies, exactly. That's basically what it was. Honestly, for every annoying mechanic in Engage for, like, map design, it's just a reminder of older Fire Emblem games that did it way, way worse. God damn, did they do it worse. Fuck, man, I hate... But at the same time, ironically enough, I feel like there are a good true. But also, that makes me think, there are a few... Because, okay, the emblem paralogs in Engage are meant to be recreations of chapters from that emblem's original game. Right. Kind of meant to be kind of a throwback, if thou'st will. Which is pretty cool. I feel like a number of them are made worse by the fact that you're not playing that original game. I think a good example is Lynn's Paralog, because in the original FE7, right? In the original FE7, a gameplay mechanic is that units are able to cross water, or specifically rivers, one turn at a time. So you take one turn to get into the river, and then you take one turn to get out of it. It still slows units down a lot, but you can still cross them. They're just meant to be a barrier. In Engage, rivers are unpassable unless you can fly. Lynn's Paralog has a bajillion rivers. Oh yeah, it is from FE6. But they share the same gameplay mechanics between them in terms of river, or like movement. So it still, funnily enough, applies. Oh, Camilla's Paralog is ass! No, completely and utterly. Camilla's Paralog is like genuinely awful. Because the thing is, even in the original Fates, Camilla's Paralog wasn't that fun either. And it's made infinitely worse in Engage because of the gameplay mechanics. The main thing is that in Engage, or not Engage, but in Fates, part of what made that map is the fact that you had divine or you had dragon veins. Let me double check what the dragon veins in that chapter did. Okay, so they're used by Camilla, right? And the way they work is that she will activate them every second turn if enough of the player units have made it through, like, the map. It damages unit or player units in a certain range, but it also destroys the obstacles blocking the way. So essentially, your front leading units take damage, but in exchange, your backline can more quickly, like, move forward. That's kind of the, like, push and pull of that map. It's not a fun map, but it definitely goes by way quicker than Engage's version ever does. To be honest, though, for as hair-wrenching and dumb as Engage's map design can be sometimes, I would take that 100 times over Three Houses' as a map design of Field. I would take it every day of the week. It's not even a contest, in my opinion. Oh. Big gamer. Oh. Well, what's in that one? Oh. Oh, so, fun fact, when I was doing the, call with, Claire Fluffle, before the Among Us collab, which was just sort of to get to know each other, she asked me if I would rather play Three Houses or Engage. Like, only one of the two for the rest of my life. And I handedly answered with Engage, and she was like, yes! Thank you! Which... yeah. Wholeheartedly agree, to be honest. I don't know, maybe a part of me is just burnt out of Three Houses because I did a bajillion Bernadetta solo runs. And I do mean a bajillion of them. Oh. fat ass gear. I wonder why both the medals are here. I guess to lock both of them behind having 10 Kirbys. Because if you didn't have them, I guess the only thing you could do is just move forward. Like push this thing, or just go over it, I guess. Because if you don't have 10, then it's not like there's much you can do. Don't make me push this thing up an incline, man. You know how hard it is to flick with what is essentially a mouse? Oh my god, someone died from it! Two people died from it! Oh, my wrist hurts! Ah, no! Stop! Stop! Oh my god, no, please. Stop. Stop, man. Stop. I can see the end of the horizon. No, she is absolutely horrible at it. She is not meant to be using any kind of physical weaponry. And it's the fact that she uses axes too, which also means that it hampers her speed, which is one of her other good, like, stats. Nostalgia. Fair. Probably. It would fit with the other Annas. Oh my gosh. Three Houses Goon Effie fans warned you about. Oh no. I mean, I kinda get it. Like I said, a majority of my playtime in Three Houses is Bernadetta's solo runs. Dude, this is just like Cuphead. Shut up. Which character do I think has the biggest Gooner fan base? I don't know if there's a correct answer besides Camilla. I think it's... Lynn? I guess Lynn is a good answer too, because most Lynn fans kinda... I feel like Lynn is a good answer, but I feel like what makes Lynn fans Gooners is more pertinent with Camilla. You know, like yeah, people don't care about Lynn's character at all. They kind of just care about the fact that she's hot, especially in Heroes. Corrin? I feel like Corrin... I made this joke when I was playing Smash Bros with a few friends before, where it's like, who here is a fan of female Corrin? Everyone raises their hands. Who here has played Fire Emblem Fates? Everyone lowers their hands. Oh, it's easily Camilla. Okay, it's Camilla, Chrom. It's Camilla, Chrom, and the Three Lords from Three Houses. People do think female Corrin is hot, even though I do agree she is very cute. I think she's more cute than anything. At the same time, though, I think that's kind of unfair because that's three whole people, like whole three different people. Even if they come as a package deal, it's still three different people, you know? Where it's like, compared to, it's just Camilla or it's just Chrom. Like, that's just one person. Jesus! Adel card. Huzzah! He's gone. No, 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 no. Oh. I didn't realize it would take away the candy. I need to... True. Yeah. Spoilers are cringe. That is my Chenchi Star's Eye hot take. I guess. Spoilers are bad. Controversial opinions only here, I guess. But seriously though, like... Bylok dies in Infinity War. I believe it. Shez gets the Infinity Gauntlet. I suppose that does make sense. Wait, what? They're gone forever? It got loaded in? So I was just too slow? Damn. Oh, it got loaded in while the sandstorm was still going? That can happen? Oh my gosh. Please kill that guy. He's not dead, is he? Alright. I'm not even trying to go for all the medals. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not schizophrenic. I didn't imagine. It would make sense.
Right. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. I do think it's kind of cute that they just knock away the door before it comes back. Hey, 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 hey! Well, I mean, at least it wasn't the rainbow medal, so I don't really care that much. Still, though, like, okay. And thinking again on some stuff. Um, Something I really hate about Heroes, and something that, oh shit. Wow, I'm so smart. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the three things. Favorite part from Three Houses, Bernadetta von Varley. Second thing, yeah, there's a key. Gameplay-wise, honestly, probably the combat arts. I think combat arts, just in general, are a pretty fun way to make each unit stand out just a little bit more from each other, as well as the skeletons appear. But yeah, I do think it's the combat arts from a gameplay perspective. Second thing, fuck, I hate, I hate Heroes with, like, the character bias it has. To where, even though some series, like, series entries appear more often than others, it usually means only certain characters actually get to get like an alt. The latest banner is probably the most egregious example of it, where it's based on Feroxy from Awakening, which is like, yo, you know, that's cool and all that. And it's like, okay, cool. So we get some Awakening characters? Yeah, we do. Awesome. What Awakening characters are they? Crom and Lucina. I'm gonna I'm gonna cry. It's genuinely awful. Like, when am I gonna get a Sumia alt, huh? When am I gonna get Sumia? I don't even care if she's a backpack anymore. Can she exist, pretty please? Faith might be well represented. I think you mean Camilla is well represented. Fix that for you. That's fair, right? That makes sense, because they are the faces of Awakening. I don't have a problem with people who only know those two characters, because it makes sense, they're the most popular. God damn, I hate the fact that it feels like that's the same thing for intelligence systems. You know. like corn, but nobody in this game is corn. Other than maybe Robin. Oh. We're all blue now. I think it's like Camilla, Lynn, Crom. I think is Byleth up there? I think with their brave versions they are up there. They're very represented, I know that much at least. Not Byleth? I see that rainbow metal. I don't know what this camera is doing. What? I thought I broke you out of it, man. What the hell? I see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure corn has more than 6. Left of it? Okay. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Which gender do I choose for the avatars? I'll be honest, I mostly play female with the avatars. The only exception is Byleth. The only exception is Byleth because I just like male Byleth's design more. Uh-oh. No. I keep clicking out of the damn tab. I know. Oh yeah, because you can reclass into a Pegasus Knight, which makes you a flyer faster. Wait, I'm stupid! The stage is very unforgiving. I mean, okay, to be honest, I don't use Sylvain. I know he's a good unit. I know he's technically a good unit and all that, but I don't like using him, to be honest. His aura mocks me. I don't like him. Gender lock clauses are very dumb. He's a fucking dweeb, man. I don't like him. Also, it's crazy that even in the context of 3 houses, I managed to find a rare pair. I managed to find rare pair Yuri. Most popular entry in the series, and I still can't escape the curse. Neither Pivot or I can escape the curse of rare pairs. No matter what, our favorite pairings will always be something that no one else looks at. For some reason. Me ex your dad. I'm going to have sexual relations with your dad. Dirk, and you can't stop me. To be honest, when it comes to Uma Musume, it's more so Pivot that kind of falls into the rare pair. Yeah. Her favorite pairing is Ticket x Narita Taishin. In terms of its content, it has exactly one artist making art for it. Which is like peak. Take a shot each time Chen mentions horse game. You're gonna be dead. You're gonna be dead. Horse. Horses are really funny creatures. Why the long face? The horse of absolute green now. I find it funny how Kirby Mass Attack of all games I feel like tends to be the most brutal and unforgiving with its level design. Like even outside the context of its gimmick of being touch control based. Got quiet? Oh, it's because it's getting late. And I still have to be mindful. I still have to be mindful of my family and their sleep. That's why I moved. That's why I put the party game multiplayer stuff on Saturday, so that way I can avoid that. I avoid that obligation. jump him. Why can't I? There we go. Minimal casualties, too. Oh my god. Oh, right. I don't know why I forgot I could... I don't know why I didn't realize that. Well, I know the reason why. It's because I'm stupid, but still. Okay. What's up? Go marry Camilla? I say go marry. People tend to forget that Camilla acts the way she does because she's severely mentally, like, traumatized from all the shit that happened in the Norian court. Like, she got some extreme baggage in those breasts, you know. Everyone in Fates is traumatized, yes. Yes, it is. That's kind of the thing with Fate's writing in general, right? That I feel like a lot of people have sort of come to realize, which is that a lot of Fate's characters are really, really good. It's just the writing does them absolutely no service or justice. They knew that for a long time. Me when I breast boobily. She isn't She isn't my favorite Norian sibling either. Who breast boobily the most? The correct answer is Camilla. Again, any breast boobily question in the context of Fire Emblem, the correct answer is Camilla. Oh, you mean Hoshido? Or... oh, Sakura. Sakura's good. I like Sakura a lot as well. She's probably my favorite Hoshiden sibling. You even lived? I can't believe this level is the one that I managed to get all 5 medals on. Oh my gosh. Oh no, absolutely they did. I think she's a character who has the potential to be really well written. And when her proper character is on display, she's awesome. Unfortunately, that's not usually the Camilla we get, so... Breast boobly characters as a whole. Look... As someone with gender dysphoria, I can't deny the appeal of booba. Sometimes I look at it and I'm just like, yeah. Murasaki. God, I love my wife. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it goes, TBH. To be honest, I think therefore I am. I think that's something that kind of just sucks in general, is that Rene Descartes? But I feel like what kind of sucks is that a lot of the time characters are kind of just devolved into breasting boobily. And they're kind of robbed of the ability, or they're kind of robbed of their characterization as a result. Tharja, poor girl. Tharja is probably the worst example of it in Fire Emblem. Worse than any other character. I honestly believe Tharja has the worst in case of this. It's like you play Awakening and you read her supports and you realize that the way she acts is almost wholly unique to Awakening. Like the way that she is in Awakening is almost like completely different than how she is in basically every future portrayal of Tharja. The whole point of Tharja as a character is that she is a socially awkward nerd that doesn't know how to talk to people outside of her curses and hexes. She just happened to have a sexy design because she's from Plegia. But intelligent systems saw how popular Tharja was as a character, and they're like, shit, we gotta lean into that more. Since you could S-support her, that contributed a big part to her overall popularity, methinks. Yeah. Oh, big boy. Yeah, like, okay, a big part of Tharja's character is the fact that she wanted to be able to act more like a normal, quote-unquote, person. It's just that she didn't know how to. That was kind of the dynamic explored in a lot of her supports. The problem is, it's like, now you take it too far, where you don't really feel that part of her that's meant to be a sort of weird-ass nerd. It's to the point that I'm now worried that, like, if they do add a Sumi at all, what are they gonna do to her character? It's not like they've written anything for her since Awakening came out. The fact that Sumia was basically fucking shot dead in the streets because Cordelia exists. I don't even really hate Cordelia as a character. I think she's really well written. But holy shit, I'm so fucking jealous. I wish my wife got more respect. Reina is so beautiful. Reina is so beautiful. It sucks that she's a corn sexual. It is. What the? It's a bomb! Oh, I see. Really? That didn't count? I think what's funny though is that even though Cordelia stole Sumia's entire existence, Sumia and Cordelia are probably one of the more popular and thematically cohesive ships in Gay Awakening. It's genuinely so good, and it works so well for both them as characters and then their respective children as well, that it almost feels intentional with the way that it works so well. Who the hell is Laurel? Do you mean Muriel? Yeah, okay. Morel. I was making sure. I was like, who the fuck is Laurel? It is an incredible name for a mod. Okay. The parent-child support between Severa and Sumia, it's based on the, it's essentially, it's based on Severa's normal, parent-father, or child-father, support chain, but with just the right little bits of extra added stuff that makes it feel so much more personal to them. The idea that Severa gets her self-loathing nature from Sumia, who herself has an inferiority complex, whereas for Sumia it manifests as self-hatred, for Severa it manifests as outward bitterness. It's so good. Oh, we have an extra page of extras, huh? Game album. Oh, these are cutscenes. Okay. Oh, that looks like Pick a Deck. I feel like the Peabody GIF. You will have your gay awakening. Ooh. Oh, great, pick a deck. Okay. wait upon going to the next one? Okay. I will. Uh-oh. Oh, you want to play Gay Awakening? You want to play Gay Awakening so bad? Ooh. I think I mentioned before that if I were to play a Fire Emblem game on stream, it probably would be Awakening. It's just the game I'm most familiar with. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Depending on if I'm available, then perhaps. Oh, okay. What's up? A bit to the left? Okay. The pink door? You know what? I was gonna pick the pink door anyway because I like the color, so... Alright. Oh no. No, 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 no! Why won't it let me? I don't like auto-scrollers. Doesn't matter the game type, I don't like them. All of them suck. There is not a good auto-scroller in a genre not built for auto-scrolling. You know what? Let's go in the other door. Just to see. They just fall. Really? That still counted? Oh, okay. I see what you mean, the doors just loop. So it's kind of like the Crystal Cave. Not the Crystal Cave, the Rainbow Garden in, the Great Cave Offensive. Or no, it was the Crystal Cave. What am I talking about? I want to play Return to Dreamland with other people. I feel like that's kind of... I feel like the more I think about it, the more that tends to be just a common dream that I've always had. I have like old co-op games that I just really want to play with other people. The skeleton appears, indeed. That'd be awesome. Of course, if I choose another co-op game to play through, instead of Castle Crashers, I know Luke will show up in my replies. They will not stop until they get... They will not stop until I do a playthrough of Castle Crashers. It'd be way shorter for sure. I mean, it's a much shorter game. But I really am... I mean, it's only been a few weeks since they started it. And I already feel like the fucking... I already feel like a plankton going, alright, I get it! Don't worry, I wouldn't ask it of anyone really. It'd be up to them if they wanted to. Obviously, it's not like I can strong-arm anyone into doing it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat. It's a Save state. I guess since purple has the rainbow, that's the proper way forward. Yeah. Do I really want to spend time in this level? No. Okay, yeah, that block does what I think it did. Gotcha. I'm very bad at this game, can you not tell? Please, please! Oh. No, fuck that. There it is. What? What is it with DS era Kirby games and pick a dick, man? Thank God I don't have to wonder. Thank God I'm not holding myself to the standard of 100%ing this game like I did with Squeak Squad. Otherwise, I think I'd actually lose my mind. Yeah, I won't. I won't subject any. I won't subject any of you to it. Motherfucker! The Dark Souls of Kirby. Honestly, I think a big problem of it is the screen size. Like, yeah, we're moving relatively slow, but we don't have that much room, you know? It really feels like we get no margin of error here. Come on, please, 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 why? I'm trying to flick down. Why is flicking down so much harder? Like, it feels like half the time I'm trying to flick down. Yeah, for sure. This is definitely the result of the stupid fuck-ass mouse controls, but... Hello? Guys, you doing alright? You doing alright up there? Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do more cheating. I appreciate the concern. There we go. Even though I usually play on emulator for older games, I don't really like to use save states at all. I kind of feel like that takes away from the experience. But a part of me thinks that you guys aren't particularly mindful of me using them in this context, huh? If you're going to cheat, cheat hard. That's right, we're gonna cheat. Gaming. Thanks, guys. What the hell? Oh, he's stinky. Oh, he's shitting and farting. What the fuck? Oh, that's gonna be the gimmick of this level, isn't it? This entire level's gonna be like this, isn't it? I hate sand too. Please, man. Now's not the time for this bullshit. What the fuck? Alternate path? Metal? Which one is it? Second or first? First. Okay. The cactus guys are kind of awesome. Just look at the faces. Kind of thought going through their skulls. Cactuses don't have skulls. Alright, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Hey, wait, so do I need the rainbow medal from every stage? Yes? Okay. Okay, well. Alright then. That's perfect. Fuck. You know what? And the thing is, at least in Squeak Squad, when you had that specific chest that you needed to get all like 7-star seals, at least the chest had the decency to tell you like which chest had the major collectible, so you know, oh, okay, this specific chest is what I need. I don't know which of these whales is going to be the rainbow medal. How did I leave the level too early, though? That was only the first medal, so... There's more level left? But where? I didn't see it. At least the music's really good, but that's a given for Kirby. I mean, I think a part of it is that I'm going into this blind, so I don't really have any knowledge of it compared to the other Kirby games that I play on stream. Maybe I should try going up this path? I don't know. Is there something up here? Is that what this is about? Okay. How the fuck was I supposed to do that? Huh? What's this? It stopped? God, imagine. M. Me. De. Meta. Metal. 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 Time for flute. No, I clicked out. Wait, do I need to get every fruit? Probably did. You know what? It's not the rainbow fruit, so I don't. Or not the rainbow medal, so I don't care. Yeah. Cool. No damage. Aww. Carry all the birds safely to their mother. Oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I see. Gotcha. That makes sense. Seesaw. Guys, you can get off it now. Really? Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big boy indeed. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank God, the rainbow medal. Oh my God. I didn't realize they insta-killed. I panicked so bad. I'm so stupid. Really? Again, I'm amazed by the hitboxes on these guys. Please get off the seesaw. Oh Lord. Uh-oh. That's why I save stated here, because I knew I'd fuck up horribly somehow. Alright, I'm up here now. Nothing up here. Oh, okay. Oh shit, is it back? It's coming back. them all up, huh? Yippee. The gay bridge. Oh, damn. Bash the dumb fuck over his head. Uh-oh. T. Are you gonna show up? Uh-oh. Difficult boss of all time, truly. Owie. Nice fake out attempt, dude. Oh. Hello? Would you like to do something different? Take your time, man. It's alright. You know, it's not like I have things to do. Hours to sleep on. Yeah, no, man. Take your time. Do whatever you want. Just, you know. Level 3. Warp Star. That reminds me of the fact that Kaboo is the one that sends Kirby his Warp Star instead of Kirby being able to manifest it on his own. The Kirby chain is so funny. DDD Resort. Return for more advice? I'm always glad to share more info. The fellow behind you goes by the name Storu. He's always been a big guy, but don't worry, he's really a pussycat, so to speak. What can I do for you? No, not this one. Are you okay, Nat? Hey, yeah, good time to end. Look, Nat, are you okay? What's wrong? DD Pussy Door. Oh no. Regardless. That'll do it for tonight's stream. Don't have much to say except that the next stream will be on Thursday. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night. And remember, I love you. Bye-bye. We spare DD tonight. Not next week, though. See ya.